What's up, YouTube? So I have a treat for everyone, especially if you're in the market for new laundry machines or if you're just a washer and dryer enthusiast. What you're looking at is a Samsung top load washer and dryer. If you can't tell, they are the 9000 series Easy Reach matching set in stainless steel. The purpose of this video is to help those that might be looking to purchase these machines as well as entertain others. But seriously, I'm making this video because I looked on YouTube when I was looking to purchase these machines for my girlfriend, and no one had a video out there sharing their experience with these machines, not even a 5-minute overview with them. So, I mean, what's up with that? The stuff that's out there on YouTube, review-wise for these machines, is kind of a joke. Anyways, this video is going to be a semi-short 15 or 20-minute video, just a simple review of both the washer and the dryer. I will eventually release 2 more videos aimed to cover the washer and the dryer in greater detail. Also remember to check my other videos on the 91 series front load washer and dryer. Also, please keep in mind that there's going to be things that I show you about these machines that the video just isn't going to do it justice. Alright, so let's get started. Starting with the looks of each machine. They are very catchy to the eye. The lid on the washer is a classic see-through glass lid, as you can see, complemented with a chrome finish right there, as you can see my reflection. It's also an easy close lid, so you don't have to worry about it slamming. Let me show you. As you can see, you don't have to worry about it slamming and possibly breaking the glass or cracking it or whatever. The door on the dryer is also see-through, as you can see. The outside part seems to be plastic, while the inside part seems to be glass. I might be wrong, but it feels like glass. Specs wise, if you haven't read any reviews on them before, these machines are big. They're each 30 inches wide to accommodate their enormous interiors. The washer is actually a 5.6 cubic feet, and the dryer is 9.5 cubic feet. Let's keep in mind that for an appliance that's intended for home use, that is huge. Both machines are 44.9 inches tall, or almost 4 feet. And when the lid is open on the washer, it becomes 58.7 inches tall. So keep that in mind, just in case you have cabinets hanging over your machine, like we do. Our delivery guys actually had to install the machines a little further from the wall, so the lid can open all the way. It still hits the cabinets, so we need to be careful to avoid damaging the chrome on the lid, but not a big deal for us. And actually, let me show you. It hits the little doorknobs. See, barely. Depth-wise, both machines are 32.3 inches. So when you read reviews with people telling you to make sure they fit in your laundry room, they're not kidding. Just take a look at how close we cut it. Let me get a shot of that. That's against the wall right there. And this is down the middle. And there's over here by our boiler. If you can't tell from the video, both machines are very glossy, especially the chrome on the lid of the washer and the control panels on both machines. Just look how the dryer is reflecting that light from the room. Some will consider that to be an attractive feature, while others are going to hate it due to the fact that these surfaces are prone to scratches. Starting with the washer, let's start with the washer. Let's take a look at the control panel in further detail, starting from left to right. As you can tell, Samsung promotes its trademark features, including the signature AquaJet and the VRT, or the vibration reduction technology, and the steam feature, which is, common in front load washers, but to me still pretty rare in top load machines. Bonus points from Samsung on our end, so bonus points, thumbs up. Next, you have your cycles. Don't mind my reflection, guys. And of course, along with a very, very shiny knob, obviously. And as you can see, the washer has a lot of cycles. 15 to be exact. And to be honest, probably more cycles than you'll ever really need to use. But hey, it's always good to have them just in case you ever need them. If you need more time, then just pause the video. I'm sorry about if the video's shaky, guys. I'm doing this on my camera phone, so. Moving further to the right, you see the additional options you can choose to add to your wash cycle, depending on which cycle you choose. Not all options will be available for each wash cycle. All these buttons are actually touch sensitive, just like the front load versions of these machines, the 9100 series. So just a light touch from your finger is going to trigger the options and changes. Moving over, the last two buttons are the power button and the start pause button. And these buttons are the only ones that you have to actually push in to trigger a response. So, y'all hear that? If you've ever seen or are currently an owner of a Samsung laundry product, then you know of the catchy intro it has when you turn it on. So let's get these babies fired up and let's see them light up and sing. As you can see, depending on which wash cycle you choose will depend on which option you can change or add. So look how the options change. So let's go to the normal cycle and let's change some options. So wash temp, the spin, the level of dirtiness, AquaJet. I'm gonna do some fabric softener. Let's add an extra rinse. Let's do some pre-soak. Let's see if we can do that. There you go. Now let's take a look inside the washroom. As I've stated before, it's 5.6 cubic feet, and this video does not do it justice. I put this bath towel in just as a size comparison and to show you how small the towel looks when it's inside the washroom. What's even crazier is when you think you've filled the washroom with clothes, once the water is dispensed, the load is cut down to a little over half its size. So that's pretty crazy. When the washer is actually powered on, the drum light is turned on, illuminating the inside of the washer And yeah, you heard right. This top loader has a drum light, which to me is also rare to see in a top loader. You can kind of see the reflection right there. Though I will say the light is kind of weak, so this feature doesn't really blow me away. Let me get a shot of the light from down below. There it is. Alrighty. You also have two spray nozzles. You have one here, and then you have one right there. Sorry, I'm trying to do this through my phone. It's hard. This one right here. So, like most HE top loaders, this one comes with a spray nozzle near the dispenser tray, obviously, which is used for, at least what I've read, is used for the final rinsing cycle. And that ensures that the clothes is thoroughly rinsed of all excess, softener, bleach, or detergent before going into the final spin. But what's really interesting about this washer, though, is this spray nozzle right here. That one. This nozzle plays a crucial role in making this washer unique through its trademark AquaJet feature that it shows right there. How this nozzle works is once the tub has filled to the desired level of water, through an independent pump, it recirculates the detergent infused water that's in the tub, and it shoots it out of that nozzle right there in the form of like a powerful spray. This feature really makes this washer stand out. I believe one of the main criticisms of a HE top loader has always been the concern on if clothes on top actually get washed, because they don't seem to get wet enough when the washing action is engaged. This nozzle helps eliminate that concern. It also really comes in handy when you're washing bulky items like comforters, as the nozzle ensures that the top area of the comforter is constantly blasted with soapy water. I believe all the wash cycles use this nozzle, that nozzle right there, at least at the initial start of the washing action, to ensure all clothes are evenly wet with the concentrated mix of water and soap. But when you choose the actual AquaJet feature on the extra options, that's when this nozzle is used through most of the washing cycle. So when you choose the AquaJet right there, this feature is definitely a big bonus for us as well. So yeah, if you can't tell, the washroom is actually really shallow, but also really wide. This is the reason why the 9000 series washer was given the Easy Reach name, because they designed the drum to be a lot wider, and this allowed Samsung to make the bottom more shallow and the clothes easier to reach, especially for its shorter customers like my girlfriend. Again, big points for Samsung. Now, I want to put this full load from the hamper right there, into the washer to show you how much actually fits in there. And normally the hamper is never this full. And truthfully, that right there is clean clothes. But we use it, or I'm using it as for demonstration purposes. So let me put the hamper next to the washer so y'all can see how big it is. So, and then I'm going to empty all of that into the washer. So let's see. And normally you would be putting this clothes around like that, but got some stragglers behind. Sorry, guys. So, yeah. This is what it looks like. And it still has room. And like I said, once the clothes gets wet, once the clothes actually gets wet, it's going to drop down even lower. I'm not actually going to turn it on and, you know, let the water soak on it, but yeah, it's just to show y'all. So pretty crazy. Well, there we go. All that in there. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the dryer. First of all, let me close this again. So moving on to the dryer. Starting from left to right, as you can see, the key features of this dryer are the Eco Dry feature, the vent sensing feature to prevent the dryer from getting damaged due to a lint clog in the exhaust tube, and the moisture sensing feature, which is supposed to cut down on power consumption. What's new to me is these new dryers are now receiving the, let me try to focus it, are now receiving the HE stamp. So now dryers are also considered high efficiency. Wow. So that's pretty crazy to believe. Wow. Come on, focus. But, you know, whatever. Whatever saves me money, I say go for it. So, yeah. Moving over, just like the washer. For some reason, it's dark. There you go. Trying to get a good shot of all the cycles. It offers 15 different dry cycles, but like I said about the washer, you might find yourself using only a select few most of the time. But, you know, then again, always good to have more cycles just in case you need them. So, again, let me get a good view. Those are my stupid fingers in the way, sorry. And again, if I'm going too fast, just, you know, pause the video. Give you a better view. Like the dryer, or excuse me, like the washer, the dryer options panel is also touch sensitive. So, and last, you have your power and start pause buttons, which again are the only ones that you have to push to engage. So once again, just like the washer, the dryer starts the same way with the same intro chime. So let's go ahead and fire this one up too. Oh, and that one turned off. Turn back on. Yeah. And depending on the dry cycle you choose, will depend on the additional options you can add to that cycle. Just as you can, you know, see me demonstrating with the normal cycle. So you see how the options change. Now let's go to the normal cycle. Same thing, let's do wrinkle prevent, mix bell, anti-static. Let's do some more dry. Let's change the temp on that. Can we do eco dry? Will it let me? Yes, I did. All right, sweet. Now, the dryer has 2 steam cycles or features, and it gets its water by being directly connected to the same cold water tap as the washer. In other words, there's no water reservoir tank that you have to fill, so no space here to pick up and put water in the tank. So It's all connected in the back. Let me see if I can get a good shot. You see the divider right there? So, I think it connects down to the bottom, the very bottom, but yeah. Some people prefer having, you know, the water reservoir, you know, and others prefer the direct connection to the tap. Again, just a matter of personal preference. Let's take a look inside the dryer basket. Let me sit down. Sorry, guys. Again, it's a 9.5 cubic feet, or cubic foot drum, excuse me. So it's huge. Here's another towel, just to show you how small it looks compared to the size of the drum itself. The nozzle in the back that you see right there, that's where the water is actually sprayed out in the form of a fine mist, and that's what takes care of the steam feature, that nozzle right there. The light inside the drum, actually, let me see where, there you go, light inside the drum. It actually turns on every time you open it. So every time, regardless if the dryer is powered on or not, unlike the washer. So, yeah, of course you got your lint trap right there. So, yeah. Let me stand up. Well, guys, I think I've done enough of an overview for this video. Remember, I plan on releasing 2 more videos, one for each machine, covering further details and features of each machine. I'm not sure when I'll make them, but know that I will. If you have further questions that I might not have answered in this video, you can always, you know, go to Samson.com, like I've said before, and download the user manual for both machines. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and say goodbye. Let's start with the dryer. Same way. Bye-bye. And then with the washer. So, once again, thanks guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, stay tuned.